rivals. It's the Dominican Republic taking on Mexico. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you.
And
we're in store for a Major League debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Jose Urquidy. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by. I am slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a ground ball. Meyer sends it across to first. And an easy out to start the game. And let's take a look at the lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And now it's Juan Soto. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run. And first offering is fouled off.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
One down, base is empty. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball. 2-2.
That one missed.
Full count.
Out towards right center field. Verdugo ranging after it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting third,
2 down, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him swinging. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back now in Tampa Bay, and our pitcher in this game, Framber Valdez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, You enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year. And I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
In the dirt, blocked. Duran into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
No, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
2-0 to count.
Duran at second with nobody out. And that one moves his feet. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, I got to think something is definitely off with his delivery right now. Already the second wild pitch that he's thrown in just the first inning. Not a good sign.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. Marcelo Meyer looking for his first big league hit right here. That one in the dirt and gets away.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men into scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
And he hits a ground ball right side. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. One away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. The pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Here's Alex Verdugo. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike one.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. On the ground, 2-ball. Throws to first. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. Alec Thomas now.
6, the designated hitter, Alec Thomas.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That one not close, and that's ball one. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. And that misses. 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Man at second. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go on to inning number 2. Mexico. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Urquidy back to work. And that one ripped to left, and it goes just foul. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And that one almost hit him. Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slur.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Here's a 1-1. Next
Ball
offering
2.
is outside.
2-1.
Swung on, belted. Back there. Forget it. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Base is empty, one away. Willie Adames stands in. And that's in there for strike one. Adames, in his 7th season, batting 6th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent.
Ball.
One out, base is empty. And a foul ball. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Right through there for a strike. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 2nd. Hard hit left side. Zips it across. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Alejandro Kirk. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing, called strike. On the ground. Adames, the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
So Singy, a close play at first, worthy of another look with StatCast.
That was an absolute heater, and you just don't see that type of velocity coming across the diamond every day. Only the best infield arms in baseball reach 90 miles per hour, and he needed all of it to get that out. Bang, bang play.
Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Ramon Urias digs in now. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Tellez stands at first with 1 out. 6 straight outside the strike zone. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
2 balls.
Throw to second. Ow!
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Into center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Durant swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. Pulls it. In on the warning track. And we're back onto the third inning. Here's Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Fouled off left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now fly ball to right center. Rosarena sizing this one up. Nabs it. And there's one away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells.
28, Austin Wells.
First pitch misses. That's hard hit on the line. Durant makes the catch. And there's two away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Tatis now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Juan Soto now. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. Sneaks through, base hit. Tatis around second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike one. Swing and a foul out of play. Second and third, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Arozarena.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Missed inside with the curve.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Strike 2.
Full count.
On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own.
Out.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, shortstop Marcelo
At the plate, Marcelo Meyer.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that's in the dirt. That one finds the corner. And the count even at 1.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Caught and missed, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Isaac Paredes, the next to hit.
Isaac Paredes.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So digging in, Alex
Verdugo. Number 24, Alex Verdugo.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. He was late there, strike 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. New inning getting started. Here's Machado. There's a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And no one can get there. Throws to second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's Devers at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike. Man at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. When you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now a chance for Willie Adames. Here's the pitch to Adames. Late swing, fouled off. Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-1.
Line drive, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Fly to right his first time. Breaking ball misses down and away.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Machado on third. Rodriguez on at first with 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Alek Thomas. Swings through that.
Well, sometimes as a left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
That's a little bit low. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. Out. And the drop 3rd strike leads to the 1st out.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Hit on the ground to short. Adames fires to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez, worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Inside, almost got him.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And that's downstairs and outside. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the pitch to Tellez. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Wells.
Urquidy back to work. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Wells, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ball.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Tatis at the plate now as he chases after that one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Kirk pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 25, Juan.
Here's Juan Soto, 1 for 2. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
0-1 now. Line drive. The sliding play at short. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, Ramon Urias.
And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit, right side. Marte throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jared. Duran.
So the lineup flips over. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Jarren Duran. And the first offering is not close. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss, strike one. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Ground ball right side. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Right fielder, Randy Arozarena.
In the dirt, but kept close. Duran, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Runner takes off. Nice stop. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcelo.
And now the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So 2 down now. And here is Isaac Paredes.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1-1.
In the dirt. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. But he's safe.
1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th.
Now
the new pitcher, number 57. Yeah, this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Vladimir Guerrero.
One-run game, and here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Action in the pen down there. Javier Assad getting ready to go. Number 67 also getting ready. Ripped to third. Throws across the diamond, and Guerrero is set down. And now it's Manny Machado. Up and in, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Verdugo ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Devers now. He's already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The All-Stars with the lead 2-1. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Alex Verdugo. Swings and misses. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Thomas stands in now and watches strike one.
1-1.
And the next pitch is way outside. Runner at second, nobody out. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting,
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Kirk.
That one fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Now pitching.
Pitching change here, Gregory Soto.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Tellez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Urias in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that's outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nip.
Ouch, that one got him. Now batting Jaron Duran. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And fouled off. Now the 0-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score, and they lead by 3.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one is inside. In there at the knees for a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Urias, the runner at third. Duran at first. 2 out of the inning. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. So 2 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 6 full. Mexico out front, 4-1. All set for the start of the inning. And now Willie Adames. Outside,
no, ball.
Ball 1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Foul ball there. And there's a foul ball. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So up next, Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now here is Marcelo Meyer. There's a strike.
1-1.
That ball, misses. No. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right side. Tatis sizes this one up, and there's 1 down.
Hasn't been the debut he was hoping to have. 0 for 4 now, but I hope he's not letting it get to him. You know, there are a lot of high hopes for him, and I think he's going to get plenty of opportunities to make his name known at this level.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Brennan Bernardino gets the call from the pen.
Now pitching.
Austin Wells getting ready to hit.
Bernardino.
The All-Stars in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Yainer Diaz. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone. A towering shot to center. It's 4-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
So back to the top of the order. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 3. Swinging a foul straight back. Bernardino, a 6'4" lefty, 33 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Outside low, and a count 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and there's one down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Tap foul at the plate. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. And strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out.
The batter, the first base.
So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Alek Thomas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Camilo Doval.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one at triple digits.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right
Now
there.
batting,
I don't think that's
the
a strike if he takes it.
Alejandro.
Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Out to center, Rodriguez makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty, and the batter now, Rowdy Tellez. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Pulls that one foul.
Ball 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. He goes down looking.
Pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Andres Munoz. A chance at his first save of the year. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch swinging, Munoz, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batter.
Rafael Devers up to hit.
Rafael Devers.
And that is out of play. That missed inside. And 1-1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So now a pinch hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. Now 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get...
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long